The ancient clock tower casts a long shadow over the city's cobblestone streets. The clock tower is revealed to be an imposing, ancient structure. The city is steeped in history, hinting at the clock tower's hidden power. The clock tower stands as a silent guardian of the ancient city. The scene hints at the secrets and power held within the ancient clock tower. Evelyn Clark delves into ancient texts within the library, exploring the mysteries of the clock tower. On ancient texts detailing the legends surrounding the clock tower, Evelyn pauses, contemplating the clock tower legends, a panoramic view of the library, emphasizing its vast collection of knowledge. Evelyn's determined expression as she decides to investigate the clock tower. Evelyn arrives at the clock tower, bathed in moonlight. The clock tower stands majestically and ominously under the moonlight. Evelyn pauses, gazing up at the clock tower with a mix of awe and apprehension. The clock tower's silhouette is sharply defined against the night sky. Evelyn takes a deep breath, steeling herself before entering the clock tower. Evelyn enters the clock tower, her footsteps resonating in the stillness. The air is thick with the scent of decay and forgotten time. A sense of mystery settles over Evelyn as she takes in the scene. Dust motes dance in the faint moonlight, creating an ethereal effect. The vast, silent space of the clock tower holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Evelyn enters the clock tower's main chamber, drawn by the rhythmic ticking. She is mesmerized by the clock's intricate mechanism. Evelyn examines strange symbols etched into the tower walls. The gears continue to turn, hinting at the clock's power over time. Evelyn stands silently, contemplating the clock's secrets and its potential. Evelyn discovers a hidden chamber beneath the tower. Inside the chamber, a device pulses with energy. The device is the source of the tower's time-altering abilities. The device has intricate details. Evelyn stares at the device, realizing its power. Evelyn activates the clock's mechanism within the main chamber of the clock tower. An ethereal light floods the room, highlighting the dust motes. A palpable energy crackles in the air. The past and present begin to merge. Reality blurs within the clock tower. Chaos erupts in the ancient city as historical figures flicker in and out of existence. The sky above the ancient city twists and contorts, reflecting the altered timeline. Mirages of past events flicker through the city streets. Buildings crumble and reform as the timeline destabilizes. The altered timeline manifests as a visible distortion of reality. Evelyn stands amidst the clock tower's machinery, bathed in the glow of temporal distortions. Realization dawns on Evelyn as she witnesses the immense power of the device. The air crackles with unstable energy, a visual representation of the danger unleashed. Evelyn understands the profound danger her actions have unleashed. The weight of her actions settles in. Inside the hidden chamber of the clock tower, Evelyn stands in a beam of moonlight, her face etched with conflict. Tower. OS. Control time, Evelyn. Change their fate, Evelyn. But the consequences. Tower. OS. Power beyond measure awaits. Is humanity worth saving? Evelyn looks up, contemplating the tower's question, the fate of humanity hanging in the balance. Evelyn stands in the clock tower, surrounded by looming gears. Evelyn immersed in ancient texts, her brow furrowed in concentration. Evelyn explores forgotten archives, her eyes gleaming with curiosity. Evelyn witnesses a strange phenomenon, her face etched with awe and disbelief. The flashbacks coalesce, revealing the chain of events. The ancient city is in complete chaos as temporal distortions wreak havoc. Citizens flee in terror, their faces reflecting the utter confusion and panic. The air crackles with displaced energy, adding to the overwhelming sense of dread. Buildings crumble and twist, victims of the temporal disturbances. The city, once a symbol of order, is now a landscape of chaos and despair. Inside the hidden chamber of the clock tower, dust motes shimmer in the moonlight. Evelyn's face is etched with resolve as she contemplates her decision. Evelyn decides to leave the past unaltered. She understands that some forces are too dangerous to wield, choosing to preserve the natural flow of time. Evelyn chooses to preserve the natural flow of time. Evelyn successfully deactivates the clock's mechanism within the main chamber. As the mechanism shuts down, the chamber's light begins to fade. The temporal distortions in the clock tower begin to subside. The room slowly returns to a normal state of illumination and stability. Silence descends as the last vestiges of temporal energy dissipate. The ancient city transitions back to its present-day state, under a clearing night sky. The disappearance of the historical figures leaves a lingering sense of unease. The city's ancient architecture stands silently under the moonlight. The clearing sky reveals the stars, watching over the city. The city prepares for a new day, unaware of the night's strange occurrences. Evelyn stands alone amidst the silent gears in the clock tower. The weight of her knowledge is etched on Evelyn's face. The gears stand as silent sentinels around Evelyn. Evelyn bears the weight of her knowledge. The clock tower stands as a testament to time and change. Evelyn exits the clock tower as dawn breaks. The city sleeps, oblivious to the averted disaster. Evelyn pauses, looking out over the peaceful city. On Evelyn's face, reflecting the dawn's light, the clock tower stands silently as the city awakens. Evelyn returns to her research in the library. Evelyn now views the clock tower with a newfound respect and caution. She understands its power, the importance of leaving it undisturbed. Evelyn resumes her work. The clock tower stands silent, guarding its secrets. The camera focuses on the clock face, now still, a symbol of Evelyn's choice, a reminder of the potent power and the weight of Evelyn's decision. The city rests, unaware of the forces at play. Evelyn's choice echoes through the silent city. Evelyn walks away from the clock tower, blending into the bustling crowd. Evelyn carries the secret, forever bound to the tower and its temporal power. The final shot captures Evelyn disappearing into the crowd. The balance between knowledge, power, and responsibility hangs in the air. The crowd continues, oblivious to the secret that has just passed through.